everyone, and welcome to my first ever video on my channel, Skylark Gaming. OMG. My name's Stephanie, and I'm here with my husband Derek.
Hola.
And today we're going to be doing a tier list of all the Disney movies from greatest to crap, in our opinion, anyway. And yeah, we're gonna see where this takes us. Anyway.
I like how this is Skylar Gaming and literally the first video on your channel is not gaming.
It's not gaming. We're working through that. There's some technical difficulties. Like, we were almost not able to do this video. It was going to be like a 24-hour wait for streaming alone?
Yep.
So now we're
just recording a video
just
and
recording
uploading
and editing. So there's that. Hopefully we're going to fix that, though. Anyway, let's start with Snow White. I wish these pictures were a little bit bigger, though.
Yeah, you do have to kind of look at them.
Because sometimes, some of them I can't read.
This goes from oldest to newest, so
oldest to newest.
That's the nicest thing about it.
Oh, I was telling you about Strange World. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
we'll
not
get
good.
to that. We'll get to that. So Snow White.
Snow White. I liked it. I think that was the first movie that my mom ever took me to in theaters.
Well, not the original.
Not the original.
Showing.
No. But
that was before even your mom was born.
I don't think so.
Right?
When did it come out?
I thought it came out in the 40s.
Did it?
I thought so.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Well, then I wasn't there for that.
I thought Snow White was that old.
No.
Because I remember when I was a kid, it was re-released in theaters, so I know what you're talking about. But
okay. So, did you enjoy it?
it's good. It's not bad. But one of the reasons I would put it like maybe on the top 3 is because "Whistle While You Work" is one of the most classic songs of all time.
Who is your favorite?
Dopey. You
Dopey.
gotta go Dopey.
Yeah.
You gotta go Dopey.
Those little ear flaps that he does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No. I would put probably as very enjoyable.
Yeah. I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Enjoyable foot fly. Oh yeah. Pinocchio. I will say I got to see Disney on Ice, and it was Pinocchio. So I remember seeing a whale, like a big giant whale on ice, and it was very hard for them to move, but it was still cool nonetheless. So I did enjoy the Disney on Ice. I saw the live action version, and I really liked that. You know what? I like Pinocchio.
I would probably put Pinocchio somewhere below Snow White personally.
Enjoyable but flawed?
Yeah, sure.
I can agree with that.
Alright, here's one that we're both gonna fight on.
I love Fantasia. I can watch Fantasia all day. But you don't like it, do you?
I don't.
Why don't you like it?
There's even like there's a couple of things in there that are like, it's pretty.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of a bunch of vignettes, and I don't like, none of them have talking, and it's just like, it's never fun.
I like the little mushrooms that were dancing.
Like the mushroom one. I think it's Midsummer Night's Dream.
And I like the Sugar Plum Fairies. I thought they were really cute.
Yeah, no. If it was up to me, that'd be on bottom tier. But
absolutely
this
not.
This is your tier list, so you do what you want.
I'm gonna put it as great because I loved it.
Okay.
Dumbo.
Dumbo.
Oh, Dumbo's such a heartbreaking film. I felt so sorry.
I loved Dumbo.
The mom was always chained up and she couldn't see her baby. It was so sad. I've only watched it a couple times, and I haven't even watched the live action version either, because I'll say Baby of Mine.
Oh shit.
When they played that for the live action trailer, I got teary eyed, and I haven't watched it since. So I'm definitely gonna say enjoyable but flawed for me.
I'd put it as great personally.
Oh no. It's so sad though.
This is your tier list.
It's so sad. I'm gonna put it enjoyable but flawed because the mom, all she wanted was her baby. And I'm gonna have to crush your soul on Bambi as well.
Oh fuck you! You know Bambi would put in top tier.
I know.
Bambi has one of my favorite. Well, Bambi has a character that I not only love but has like a very deep.
It's a sad one too.
It has a very sad one, but like the connection I have to Bambi goes back to my grandfather, and my favorite character in there is like one of my favorite.
Thumper.
Yeah, Thumper's one of my favorite characters. Period.
You don't have anything nice.
Don't say
Don't
nothing
say
at
nothing at all.
Just kind of like.
Just eat the flowers.
You put Bambi wherever the hell you want.
Okay, you know what? For you, I'm gonna put very enjoyable because it is a childhood memory for you, and I love you.
It's a very deep childhood memory
it
for
cuts
me.
hard at the end, man. It really does.
Not even the end, like the middle.
Is that when the mom dies?
Yeah,
really?
Because don't forget, half that movie is Bambi's an adult.
Okay, then I haven't seen it as much as you because when the mom died, I was like, I'm tapping out.
Oh no, that's halfway through the movie.
Oh.
Because basically he needs to learn like, hey, this happens in the real world.
Shit happens.
Shit happens.
Well, it's teaching the young ones that shit happens early in life.
And the second half of the movie, all three of them are adults, and Thumper's going after Lady Thumper, and he's
because she had her blush and makeup on and everything. I've not seen this next movie.
Saludos Amigos.
I would put it on bottom tier only because for me, I haven't seen it. I don't know what it's about.
So, okay, this is your tier list, so you put them wherever you want. But personally, I'd put Saludos Amigos and The Three Caballeros at enjoyable but flawed. I don't even think they're full-length movies. I don't think they are.
Then why are they counted as a movie?
I think they're both like half an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Then why are they counted
as? I
think
they were both shown in theaters.
See, I haven't seen this. Make My Music.
Oh, Make My Music.
And what's this one? Fun and.
That's Fun and Fancy Free.
I haven't seen that.
We'll talk about that one.
I haven't seen Melody. I haven't seen Ichabod. All of those would be bottom only because I cannot fully judge them.
So you put them where you want. I'm gonna talk about them. So Saludos Amigos and The Three Caballeros are similar movies. If I remember correctly, they're both like. Oh, that's Ichabod.
I haven't seen Ichabod.
You haven't seen it? Okay.
No.
So, they're just like musical movies with Donald Duck. Make My Music, I know I've seen and I don't remember. But Fun and Fancy Free is actually 3 little shorts.
Okay.
And the third one, I don't remember what the second one is.
Melody Time?
The first one is Bongo, which is about this bear who's in the circus, and he's a celebrity bear.
Okay.
But he doesn't want to be chained up anymore, or not chained up, because he's actually really taken care of. I don't know what the message of this is.
I am tired of your chains.
He's tired of it, and he's tired of being pampered and everything, so he decides to escape on a train.
Why the hell would you be tired of being pampered?
And goes to live in the wild with the other bears, and then realizes that the other bears are wild and that he's pampered.
Other bears are like, we shit in a forest.
And the last of the 3 shorts in Fun and Fancy Free is Jack and the Beanstalk, but with Mickey, Donald, and Goofy.
Okay.
And that one is I loved that growing up. That one was just fun.
I've never seen any of these.
Ichabod, it was always put with so you know Sleepy Hollow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that one was always put with Mr. Toad.
Okay.
So Wind in the Willows. Those were always put together for some reason. I don't know if they were actually shown at the same time, but yeah, I'd probably put that one closer to the bottom personally because I never had fun watching that one.
Isn't it depressing? Doesn't he die?
They kind of leave it up in the air, weirdly enough. Like the Headless Horseman about to get him, and then it just like fades to black, and they're like, no one knows what happened to Ichabod that day.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
The only Sleepy Hollow I saw was the movie Sleepy Hollow
with Johnny Depp.
Yeah, I've never seen Ichabod, but you know.
All right, so
Cinderella is a no-brainer for me. I grew up with Cinderella. I love Cinderella. It's my favorite. It's just got to be a top tier for me.
Never one of my favorites, but.
I absolutely loved it.
I absolutely think that Cinderella is mostly for.
And I'm sorry.
You're skipping ahead, but it's your list.
I'm skipping ahead. Little Mermaid and Cinderella were my favorite as a kid. I still watch that at night. Especially if I hear like noises outside, I'm like, oh god, where's the Disney Channel? Alice in Wonderland, absolutely top tier for me. Absolutely, I love the Cheshire Cat.
Personally, I'm a
He
little
was just like a little chaos
I'm a
gremlin.
little different than most people. I would probably put Alice in Wonderland, the animated one with Pinocchio, but I absolutely adore the live action ones. I don't think the
Yes.
second one's as good as the first one. I still think the first one's good. I think the
Oh,
first
where
one's
they're
great.
trying to steal time or whatever.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
it was a little overcomplicated, but it's not bad either. I especially like the Sacha Baron Cohen isn't necessarily a villain
He's
in
not.
that one.
That's
Yeah,
he's just doing his
he's
job.
just doing his job.
Yeah, he's the keeper of time
It's
and nobody else.
it's mostly what's her face the
Mia.
queen.
Oh, Helena. Yeah.
Yeah, the Queen of Hearts. The
Yep.
Queen of Hearts
Yep.
is mostly the villain again.
She's
yeah,
always a villain.
But personally, I don't really enjoy the animated Alice in Wonderland as much. So that's sort of
So, but why is it flawed for you?
It's not that it's flawed. It's just that it's not as fun. I enjoy the Cheshire Cat and I enjoy the Mad Tea Party, but that's kind of it.
Did they even spell that right? Or is it just supposed to be
Flawed?
Yeah. Flawed is with a
Does
ED.
it have an L in it? I don't think that flawed has an L.
Flawed.
Here,
Flawed.
I'll look it up.
I think it's just with an ED.
I thought it was too.
But it looks like it says flawed, but meh.
Let me look. Flawed.
I'm gonna put Alice in Wonderland as a great. It's colorful, I'll say that.
No, there's no
It's
L.
definitely an acid trip.
There's no L.
There's no L. So
There's
it's
no
flawed but meh. Enjoyable but flawed.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. We're working with what we got. Peter Pan, I'm gonna admit I've never seen Peter Pan.
It's okay. Oh, there it went.
I've seen Hook with Robin Williams, but I've never seen Peter Pan.
Peter Pan's another one. I'd put it right there with Dumbo and Pinocchio.
Oh.
I never really watched it.
But
I watched it, but I never really enjoyed it.
Once Upon a Time on Disney, he's a villain.
Oh yeah.
He is an absolute villain.
I mean,
And I loved it. I loved that season. But yeah, I haven't seen it. What would you put?
I'd put it with Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. Enjoyable but flawed.
Flawed.
Title of the video. Flawed? Question mark.
That's what you want to type.
Flawed?
Lady and the Tramp.
I love Lady and the Tramp.
Me too. For me, that's a top tier.
Yeah. I haven't seen the live action one though.
No, I haven't either.
Oh, here's one of you love Sleeping Beauty.
I do.
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't dislike it. I definitely put it on the top 3. But what
Wait,
makes you
okay,
say?
so remember when we were watching one of the Disney movies? It was your turn to pick, and you picked. I remember you picked 101 Dalmatians for one night, and then
Lady
you
and
picked
the Tramp for another.
Yeah, and then you picked Sleeping Beauty for another. You said I friggin' love Sleeping Beauty, and now you're like, I never said that.
I don't know, because I wouldn't put it on top tier, but I could probably put it in great or very enjoyable.
I'll say very enjoyable. I like the ending. I like the dragon. I thought that was really well done.
The dragon's dope. Actually, the music's pretty good.
Yeah,
The
and the fairies.
The fairies
Make
are
pink.
Fairies are the best part. Fairies, especially when they're trying to pretend to be humans for years. Oh my god.
It looks bad. That's because it's on you, dear.
Yeah, they're so fucking catty.
Very, yes. Another one of yours. I've never been a fan of 101 Dalmatians.
No, I would put that shit in top tier. That is a personal favorite.
I mean, I liked Rolly and Lucky, but
no,
that's about it.
Again, this is your list. You put it wherever you want, but I put it in top tier personally.
I will put it on top tier for you because it is a fan favorite for you. But why do you like it so much?
Just everything about it. There isn't anything that I dislike about that. I like Cruella. I think even
the music.
The music's great. The music's amazing. Despite the fact that there aren't that many songs, but just that Cruella de Vil, that sting is so
when
good.
he's like stomping and she can hear it. And
Cruella's such a great villain. Even the Jasper and Horace are both great. All of the
except for when they're talking about bashing puppies in the
They're
head.
good villains.
Oh
They're
my
good
God.
villains.
What's a good villain?
All of the puppies are adorable. There's even a cameo of the Scotty dog from Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, no, I love 101 Dalmatians, and even the intro with all the spots. I love that. And like
Yes.
great.
Okay.
That
yeah.
part where Pongo's like really sad for his owner. He's like, he really needs to. Basically, I need him to get laid. And he finds the one. He starts looking around and he's like trying to find the one woman in the park who has another Dalmatian.
Yeah, because he was judging the dogs. So he's like, oh no, not at all, not at all.
Yep. He's like too old, too young.
He sees the Dalmatian. He's like, oh, hold up, we're going for walkies. Sword in the Stone, I'm gonna have to say is a top tier for me.
Okay.
I absolutely love that film. I love the owl Archimedes. He's like me.
I love Merlin personally.
Grumpy.
I mean, as much as I love Arthurian myth, it doesn't follow Arthurian myth at all. But if you compare Sword in the Stone to Arthurian legend, to what Hercules does to Greek myths, Sword in the Stone is a lot more like it gets the soul without getting into some of the messy bits that you can't give to kids. Whereas Hercules,
but we could just kill off moms in other films.
Hercules, you can't get into any of the. You can't get into a lot of this shit without, revealing some really fucked up things about Greek mythology.
I mean, all of these are kind of fucked up if you think about it.
Yeah, kind of. I love Sword in the Stone.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Sword in the Stone is accurate to Arthurian legend. It's not. But there's something about the heart and soul of it in the end.
Yeah. But I like, Archimedes and Merlin, how sassy they are.
Oh my god.
Now listen here, sugar boy. That tea set's had enough. And he's like, Or, what? Excuse me. When he's putting everything into his little bag and he's doing the little higgity piggity poggity walk song. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember.
No? Hoggity poggity? Jungle Book is not a favorite of mine.
I'd probably put it in flawed, but meh.
I'll agree. Flawed, but meh. I've seen tons of different Jungle Book movies. None of them has spoken to me. Aristocats is the same.
I'd even put it in bottom tier. Personally.
My sister absolutely loves this film.
There's nothing.
And it just never. I own cats, and it just never grasped me.
There's nothing about Aristocats that I like. I don't even like the music. No, I'd put it in bottom tier.
I like some of the music.
Okay, all right.
Robin Hood, I like Robin Hood. Mommy.
Robin Hood's never one that really grabbed me. And I love Robin Hood as a character, but not the Disney version personally. You can put it wherever you want. I don't.
Okay. Enjoyable but flawed.
Okay.
Winnie the Pooh.
That first Winnie the Pooh movie, I'd put towards top tier.
Well, it's Winnie the Pooh. It's got to go. I'll put it as great.
Okay.
Who's your favorite character? Mine's Tigger.
From Disney stuff, I always liked Gopher. Gopher. I'm not in the book, but I'm in the movie.
Rescuers.
The original.
Okay, I haven't seen that one. I've seen Down Under, so I have not seen the Rescuers.
I'd put it somewhere in the middle. Down Under's the better of the two. So
that's what I've heard.
Wherever you put it, don't get me wrong. Rescuers, I'd probably either put in very enjoyable or enjoyable but flawed.
Enjoyable but flawed, because this one's definitely going higher above Rescuers.
Fox.
Fox and the Hound. Oh no, another tearjerker.
That's either great or top tier for me.
Oh. When she has to leave him.
That scene is so
and she's looking in the rearview mirror. And he's just sitting there like, she's gonna come back, right? Doesn't one of them die?
I don't think do they?
Doesn't one of them get shot or something?
Oh
God.
You keep on. I don't remember.
Oh no.
I don't think so. I hope not.
Alright, we'll come back to that. The next one is The Dark Cauldron.
I've never seen Dark Cauldron.
I've never seen that either. I have to put it on the bottom only because I can't properly judge it. I haven't seen it. Same with The Great Mouse Detective. I remember only seeing bits and pieces of that, and from the bits and pieces I've seen, I didn't enjoy it.
The Great Mouse Detective?
Yeah.
No, I'd probably put it like around
Flawed.
Snow White.
Really?
Honestly,
It's very enjoyable?
Yeah.
We've never watched it since we've been married.
No, because we've never watched Bambi or Snow White.
Oh, I won't watch Bambi.
I enjoy it. It's a fun one. It's not like amazing.
Really?
But yeah, if you want to put it in flub, man.
Now we gotta watch it because now you've raised the expectations of this film.
This is your list. No, I had fun with it.
I know you keep saying it's my list, but I'm trusting your judgment.
Oh no, don't do that.
Oliver and Company. It's a movie. If it's on, I can kind of watch it or listen to it in the background, but I'm not gonna purposely put it on.
It's a movie.
I do like the "Why Should I Worry" song. Why should I worry?
This is a bottom tier for me.
Why should I care?
I hate that movie.
Why?
One, I've really become.
I'll put it enjoyable but flawed.
I just hate Oliver Twist as a story. I've seen it so many times that I'm just done.
Okay.
And then like this was not a twist. This is not a version that I liked.
I'm gonna put Rescuers Down Under as a top tier. For me, I grew up watching that. I like Joanna, the iguana, how she was stealing all those eggs. And John Candy, of course, is one of my favorite actors of all time. So for him to be the albatross, what do you think?
For which one?
Rescuers Down Under.
Oh, I like Rescuers Down Under. It's for me. It's probably very enjoyable.
You know, I really like the scene where he wants to propose to her in the beginning, and they're having like their own little 5-star restaurant above the 5-star restaurant. You know, and like the pea rolls, and then the cricket goes, "Ooh, pea soup." It's so cute. What about Beauty and the Beast?
Probably very enjoyable.
It's a movie I did not like as a kid, but as an adult, the romantic side, I'm like, oh, I get it. I totally get it.
You have to keep talking while I read.
I'm gonna say it's a great, because you know it's a good romance. But as a kid, I was like, I don't friggin' get it. What about Aladdin?
Oh, Aladdin's top tier for me.
Top tier, absolutely. Genie is Robin Williams is the main star for me. What about Lion King?
Top tier.
Top tier. Me and my friend, we used to sing it on the bus because we played it in our piano class together. So we used to sing it like loud and proud on the bus. And when I say loud, I mean people were just staring at us because we were that loud. Even to the point where at the end where it goes boom, you know, we would shout it really friggin' loud, boom. And we had a very loud bus. Anybody that rides buses know it's just friggin' chaotic. We've actually had a bus driver that we drove crazy, and they dropped us back off at school, and so we had to figure out how to get back home. Pocahontas! Bottom tier for me. I do not like that film.
I don't like it either.
Oh, and here's another bottom, Hunchback.
So
Hunchback.
Yeah. No, I'm not arguing with you.
No.
Before we get to Hercules, Fox and the Hound, whether or not Todd dies at the end is kind of...
Which one was Todd? The fox.
The fox. It's... The movie makes it seem like Todd lives. Whether or not Todd dies at the end could be up to interpretation.
Oh, really?
Yes, because he falls into the... So after he saves he saves Copper and the hunter from the bear, all three of them go crashing in.
Where was the bear?
At the very end of the movie.
Oh my god, I haven't seen this in a while.
They crash into a waterfall, and Copper gets out of the water and sees Todd's body, and he's just lying there lifeless. and the hunter goes to shoot Todd because of all that stuff, but Copper steps in front of him to basically say, don't shoot him.
Yeah.
And then the hunter lowers his gun and they go to leave. And as they go to leave, they both smile at each other, but they don't say anything. And then they go their separate ways. And then at the end, when Todd's mom is nursing the hunter back to health because he's all banged up after the bear fight, Copper looks out the window and sees Todd and the lady fox up on a hill.
But you just said it's left to interpretation whether he dies.
Well, it's not. There's no conversation there, so you could actually argue that he's not actually, when Copper goes to leave, he's not actually seeing Todd smile back at him. He's seeing that idea of you just saved my life. We've reconciled kind of thing.
I'm gonna put it by flawed, but meh, cause
really,
yeah,
I love that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you like all the sad ones? I like all the happy films, and you're like, nah, I like death. Death is for me. Hercules.
Hercules is
top tier.
Top tier.
Baby Pegasus.
Baby Pegasus.
That's another tier list. Which character is cuter than Baby Pegasus? Because we've had that argument before too. And I think there's lots of little characters that are cuter than Baby Pegasus.
Well, you're wrong.
Like Boo from Monsters Inc.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Mulan,
also top tier.
Top tier. I mean, come on, Eddie Murphy.
Oh, Eddie Murphy's great. I would argue, do you think Eddie Murphy's better in Mulan or Shrek?
Mulan.
Yeah, okay, me too.
Yeah. Don't look at me. I ain't.
I ain't biting no more butts.
Yeah, and he's brushing his teeth.
Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow.
Write this down. Write this down. I am the great stone dragon. Hello. Knocks him off completely. Tarzan. That's a movie I could definitely take it or leave it. I really don't care. I like the music by Phil Collins.
Because they just got Phil Collins to basically make an album.
Oh, he's a
for
genius.
them.
I love it. I'm gonna say Rosie O'Donnell. I don't hate her. I don't think she was a great voice for what was her name?
I don't remember.
For the little baby for the little baby chimp. Okay, it's your baby. I don't think she was a good choice for the.
Although
we quote that all the time.
We quote Tantor. Is this water sanitary?
It looks questionable to me. Yeah.
I'd put it in probably very enjoyable, if not enjoyable, but flawed.
Enjoyable but flawed.
Okay. That take it.
Oh,
Go
Fantasia.
Go ahead.
It's a top tier for me. Dinosaur is very bottom tier for me. Didn't like it when I saw it. Had to take my sister to go see it. I hated it. Absolutely hated it.
At the time, I probably would have put it enjoyable but flawed, if not very enjoyable. But it has aged like milk in the summer in Texas.
I hated it.
Oh my god.
I've only seen it once. I couldn't tell you what it's about. It's about a dinosaur. I know that.
It's about migration.
Oh, is it?
It's incredibly dull.
I guess I blocked all that out of my head because I was like, I was so done.
I'd put it at fucking bottom tier personally.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you.
And then we can balance this out by putting that in top tier.
Llama face. Yzma. Put your hands up, Yzma. Yzma.
Cheese me like cheese.
Cheese me like cheese. On second thought, big minus salad.
What's with the chimp and the bug? Can we get back to me?
You break this door down. You kidding me? Solid mahogany.
When I say go, we need to make a break for it. Okay, but I still got 99 more monkeys.
How'd you get here before me? I don't know. On all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
I did.
Pull out a map. And tell us where the talking llama is, and we'll burn your house down. Don't you mean or? I mean, we quote that all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. And then this one also goes in the top tier.
Absolutely. Atlantis. Now, I will say I haven't seen the second one.
That's fine.
But I've seen the first one.
That's
Why,
fine.
is it bad?
It's bad. It's bad.
Yeah, no.
Because if I remember correctly, I don't remember. First of all, Atlantis is not a big part of it at all.
Oh no!
I don't
no,
remember if somehow Milo and Kita are living in Maine.
Living in Maine,
Yes.
she leaves.
Or if they go to travel to find the crew, and the crew is all in Maine. I don't remember what it is.
How is she able to leave without her life source thing?
I don't fucking remember.
Oh no!
The movie does not. The movie takes place on the East Coast. I remember that. I remember that.
No.
And they're both dressed like Kita in the movie for some reason.
In Maine.
Yeah, in Maine.
Does it like that stand out to the society?
If I remember correctly, what it was supposed to be.
Oh no.
Was it was they were trying to make an Atlantis TV show.
Okay.
And
it pretty much explained it.
If I remember correctly, the movie is what was supposed to be the first 3 episodes, and because they knew that they weren't going to get the TV show, they just kind of cobbled it together into a movie.
Oh God. Marge, honey, I don't think it's coming back. No.
I'll call you.
Whoever removed the
Whoever removed the L from the motor pool sign. Ha ha ha, we're all amused.
We're all very amused. Where are you from? I got family from there. Don't tell him. You shouldn't have told me. And now I'm telling you. You don't want to know. Paper clips. Big ones. Oh, okay. We are definitely going to fight on this next one. Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
Because
this is your list. I'm not even going to...
All I'm
gonna say is it goes up into a top tier. Wherever you put it, that's up to you.
I don't know why.
I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna sit back.
I don't know why I don't really like this film. I really don't. I guess I found Lilo annoying. I guess.
She's a little girl.
Yeah.
Who in the last year has lost her parents.
Now, I will say...
And has to live with her older sister, who she has not had to live with basically her entire life, because her sister is an independent woman. So...
She's an independent woman.
Her entire life has been turned upside down. And the one thing she wants is a dog. And the one thing that could be her therapy animal is a dog. I guess, and unfortunately, she gets Stitch, which depending on your perspective, could either make things better or worse.
Okay, so I'll say that I've seen it as a kid, but I haven't really rewatched it as an adult, so maybe I'd feel differently as an adult. You know?
I put Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch is not just, for me, not just top tier. I would put it as my favorite Disney movie. Your
favorite, over Bambi.
Over Bambi, over Emperor's New Groove, over Atlantis, over Hercules. I would put Lilo and Stitch.
Oh my god.
Because I can quote Lilo and Stitch constantly.
Yeah, I know. What's your favorite scene then?
What's my favorite scene?
Yeah.
The entire opening.
Because I like they had to be punished. My friends had to be punished.
Because honestly, as I think about it, like scene after scene, it was like, okay, well, what about the courtroom in the beginning? No, because then right after that is him escaping. But no, right after that is them having to get Jumba from the prison. But after that is the whole opening credits.
Oh my god,
but
he's literally...
After that is the whole thing with Cobra Bubbles. And after that is Nani chasing Lilo.
Oh, I do like the dryer scene.
No. It's not a dryer anymore. It's a cupboard with a pizza box. Because they changed it for Disney Plus.
That's right.
Because they didn't want kids to get into the dryer.
We all still know it's a dryer, so...
It doesn't even make noise anymore. Because that's the stupid thing. That's how Nani knows where she is. She hears her getting into the dryer.
Yeah.
Even that noise is missing now.
Well, then how did she know?
That's my fucking point. That's my fucking point.
Oh, Lord. Treasure Planet. Nobody's going to argue this. It's a top tier.
I was going to put it in great, but yeah, you're not wrong. I think the end of the movie, not the end of the movie, I dislike Martin Short's character, and that's the
Oh
only problem I
no,
have
I
with
love
the movie.
it. He's the key piece. His little head is the key piece. No, it's just something different. It's nothing that's ever been remade, I don't think.
Well,
Um,
I mean, it's Treasure Island with a lot of twists
and
to
the
the point where it's
villains,
not really.
the crew is creepy, like that spider looking thing. Oh god. Some of them
Dude,
are
he
creepy.
fucking brutally murders the captain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, the captain
He
could have been.
cuts the
Yeah. Like,
Yes.
oh my god.
And I like the female captain. I think that's what I like about this film is they have an actual female captain. And that's
She's
something
good.
that
She's solid.
it's like a guy world, you know? So to have like a strong female lead is pretty damn cool. And I like her outfit. It's very sleek. Brother Bear. I love Brother Bear.
Wherever you want.
Tell everybody I'm on my way.
Wherever the fuck you want it.
Have you not seen this movie?
I have. I'd put it in bottom tier.
Really?
I hated Brother Bear.
Why?
Because I wanted to see it so badly as a kid, and then when I finally saw it, I remember, like, this was one of those first moments where I'm like, oh my god, I didn't even smile at this movie.
Oh no. Was there no deaths in that?
I mean, technically, there is a death, but then they bring it back from the dead.
Yeah, well, you know. I guess my husband don't like that. He likes, when you're dead, you're dead.
I've never seen Home on the
Oh
Range.
god, I saw it once.
I don't even know what it's about.
It
I know it's about cows, I think.
Yeah, it's about cows that go on an adventure. And Roseanne Barr is the lead. So there's that.
What year is this?
I don't know. I don't know because I blocked a lot of it out, but it was for my sister's birthday. She was little, and as they were getting the house ready, I had to take her to go see this. That was her birthday gift. I had to go take her. Luckily, it was at the Dollar Theater at the time, so I didn't waste too much money, you know?
Alright, put that wherever you want it.
It's bottom, baby.
And
It was not good.
I'd put Chicken Little in the bottom too, personally.
I'm going to put Chicken Little on the bottom. I've never seen it. Can't judge it.
I have, unfortunately. I don't fucking care.
Meet the Robinsons. I wouldn't say it's bottom. I would say it's flawed, but meh. I like
That's
the
fine.
I like the
That's fine.
futuristic aspect of it.
I remember I've seen it once. I remember that there was something about it that I really liked.
Hmm.
I don't remember what that something was. And I remember just liking most of it, so I'm okay with flawed.
I mean,
but meh.
I like the future part. You know, I like the storyline.
Bolt.
I've never seen.
Okay. Listen.
No.
I want to put Bolt at a top tier.
Why is
Bolt-
it that bad?
No, Bolt's amazing. Bolt
Isn't it?
Bolt's actually really weird. Like, so despite having your main cast be Miley Cyrus and John Travolta,
I think that's why I tapped out because it was
It's-
Miley Cyrus.
fucking amazing.
Why?
It's great. It's so good.
Are you
Because-
like?
It's making fun of because weirdly enough, it's making fun of itself because the whole point is that like it's a dog, it's a TV dog who like you remember that episode of Kim Possible where with Adam West where he's the weasel.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that. Bolt believes that he's actually the superpowered dog because he's seen all these like special
So
effects.
he's like a Buzz Lightyear. He thinks he's an actual
Exactly.
space ranger type
And
thing.
so-
Yeah.
And so when he accidentally or he fucks up and gets himself separated from his owner, and so he has to.
Okay,
go,
who's Miley Cyrus? Then?
She's the main girl.
Okay.
She's his owner.
Oh, she's the okay
Yeah.
human.
And so he has to go across the country, and and then there's Rhino, the
Rhino.
Rhino the hamster.
Oh God.
He's easily the best part of it. That and there are these pigeons that follow them around,
What?
and they are fucking hilarious. Like they're like
The penguins from Madagascar.
No, I was gonna say they're like good feathers from Animaniacs.
Okay.
They're like these New Yorker pigeons. They're like it's like when they see him for the first time, the lead one's like, don't tell me, I know this dog, and like even the bus drives behind them like with a picture of
Oh,
Bolt.
God.
He's like it's gonna come to me any second now. He's just like trying to figure out who the hell he is.
Oh.
I think it's a top tier.
Okay, I'll trust you. Like I said, I haven't seen it.
Another top tier.
Oh, Princess and the Frog. Okay, so you've been trying to get me to watch this
Years.
since we were
Since we
first
were
together.
dating, yeah.
Yeah, so 7 years ago. And I would watch like the first part of it, and I love the first part, you know, where she's a little girl and the little frog scares her, and she's like, "Oh no!" And then after that, I would always fall asleep every single time. I could not finish it until sometime last year. I just couldn't sleep. I stayed up and I was watching it.
Like, hold on. You didn't even get to her turning into a frog.
No,
Yeah.
no.
So you, like, every time I'd be like, you need to finish it. It's one of the best Disney movies.
And
You're
I'm like, I can't.
whatever.
It's just so boring. It's so boring. But I watched it on my own. Everybody in the house was asleep. And I had my headphones on and I was just watching it. And I got to the end and I literally started crying because of the little
Right.
the little firefly.
Right.
He
Yep.
was in love with the moon. That was his woman. He loved her and he ends up getting stepped on and I'm like, "Oh, surely they'll bring him back. They'll bring him back." You know, the little what was her name?
Mamodi.
Yes. I fucking bawled to the point where I picked up my phone. It was about 3 in the morning. I contacted my friend and I said, "I can't right now." I can't. I just destroyed myself.
All of the every character in that movie, with the exception of maybe her friend and like the little Igor guy, all of the characters in that movie
Oh
are
god.
great.
I'm getting sad just thinking about it. Like, oh my god.
Lewis is amazing.
Oh,
Ray is amazing.
He just wanted to play.
I love that like half second you have when you're watching the movie for the first time. For the first time, you have that half second of, what if Lewis is actually a person?
Okay, and I will say I was a little disappointed that he didn't get turned into a human because he really just wanted to play.
Yeah, I love.
But damn,
he's such a great
when
character
that firefly
too.
died, I just bawled. I had to pause. I had to contact my friend. And I'm like, "I need you to talk me through this, buddy."
The Shadow Man is an amazing villain.
It's a really good film. I haven't watched it since because I don't feel like crying right now. So there's that. Tangled, it's a top tier for me.
Okay.
Friggin' love this film. I will say I refrain from watching it as much as I love it because Mother Gothel, I cannot stand that character. Absolutely hate her. And in Dreamlight Disney, I treat her like shit in that game. I don't talk to her. I don't give her anything. I don't feed her in that game. Nothing. I hated playing through all her missions just so I can finish. I hate Mother Gothel. Oh, another Winnie the Pooh. Which one is this one?
This is a more recent one. I have not seen this one.
Okay, but it's still Winnie the Pooh. I'll put it as great.
Okay.
Wreck-It Ralph.
I'm gonna give you a mullet. You don't have to explain it. We can put this in bottom tier and not say anything.
Yeah. This movie's too personal for me. I'm not gonna get into detail, but I've never seen it. I've only seen parts of it, but
yeah,
it was personal, so I'm not gonna get into it.
Frozen.
I hate it.
All right. There we go.
I hate it. My sister and I watched it.
I'm just gonna put Frozen 2 right there because you've.
Oh god, my sister and I, we fell asleep, and then we're like, no, we gotta power through it. We gotta wake up. It was horrible. I don't know why I don't like Frozen. It's just, I don't know. And even playing through their missions in Dreamlight, I was like, damn, I gotta power through this.
Personally, I'd probably put it like enjoyable but flawed.
I like their costumes for my character in Dreamlight, but other than that, I don't talk to them either. They're all like, "Hi, I love the village," and I just zoom right past them, like, yeah, whatever. Why do you have to stay? Big Hero 6. I've only seen it a couple times, and I liked it.
Yeah.
It's sad.
I'd probably put it up in great.
Yeah. It was sad. His brother dies, right?
Yep. Towards the beginning of the movie. Yep.
And so he inherits,
Baymax.
Yeah, Baymax.
It's actually I don't know how many people know this, if it's like one of those well-known facts or not. It's actually a Marvel story. It's a really obscure Marvel comic book.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't know that.
And
did they ever have a spinoff?
Like TV show?
Yeah.
Yeah, it got a TV show. It actually got a TV show ages ago. Jesus,
Zootopia.
I realize that Zootopia for a lot of people is a top tier. It is a bottom tier
I've
for me.
only seen
I
it
hate this
once.
movie.
I
No,
can't remember
dude,
anything.
I don't even care. I don't even care to see it again. I hated it. The
I can't remember what it was about.
like
Like they're on a detective, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and I even felt like the adult references like to Breaking Bad and whatnot.
Oh
Were,
God, really?
yeah, we're just so fucking shoehorned in for adults, like not in a clever way, like because I feel like there are adult jokes in a lot of these movies, especially the ones we've gotten top tier.
Yeah.
But not just like here's a pop culture reference that only people from right now will understand, and it's like,
Oh.
ugh.
Yeah, I remember liking the sloth, but like that's the last person you'd want to put in a very important place when you have to get in and get out.
Yeah.
But as for the movie as a whole, I don't remember it at all. So I will go ahead and put it on the bottom just because I can't remember it. Moana?
Yeah.
Moana, no brainer. It's a top tier for me. I even own the the record.
Yep.
So when I'm cooking, I'll put that on and I'll just blast it throughout the whole apartment.
Fair, that vinyl is like that's
It's
a dope
so
ass vinyl.
good.
It's a really good.
But
vinyl.
remember at our last apartment when we were packing up to move to this apartment?
Mm-hmm.
I played Moana. As soon as it was done, I would just restart it. He'd come out of the room. He's like, again! This is the third time tonight. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I'm packing. I don't need to watch. I can't sit and watch anything. I am packing. It's a good, yeah. Yeah, I love it.
Raya.
Raya, I really liked. I'll put it as very enjoyable.
Okay.
I haven't watched it ever since.
Yeah.
I've only seen it that one time.
Oh, you've seen it twice. You watched
Really?
it once and then
Oh,
you
then
watched it again with
you.
me.
Yeah. Aquafina.
Yep.
Yeah. What's Encanto? Ooh, I love Encanto.
We disagree on Encanto.
I just unlocked her in the game. And
oh, did they bring her in?
yes, and I already got her outfits and everything, and I love her house. Her house moves, because it's alive.
Oh, does it?
Yes, I love it. I love the colors. I love the music. I love the story. It's a top tier. But what would it be for you?
Bottom.
Not
no,
that it matters.
not bottom. I'd probably put it flawed but meh.
Flawed but meh.
Flawed but meh.
Flawed but meh.
It Bruno is John Leguizamo, right?
I think so. I'm bad with who plays who.
I like Bruno, and I like the boy who gets his powers at the beginning of the movie.
The animals told me everything. Don't eat that. No, I love how colorful the movie is. It's very nice to watch.
One of my big things is that I'm a big fan of Lin-Manuel Miranda, and I love his music. In my opinion, Encanto is his weakest music.
God.
It's his. I think obviously Hamilton's better, but
we all know that.
I think Moana. I think Moana is 10 times better than Encanto personally.
I'll agree. I really like Moana, but I really like Encanto, and I know you really like Hamilton because you drove me insane with that album. Absolutely insane with Hamilton. I could never get on board with it.
It is John Leguizamo.
But it was sad because Bruno hid.
Yeah.
And when she finally found him in his own little room, he had drawn his own little table and his own little window, and he had been watching the family secretly all these years, but he's just never around.
I like that there's no villain. It like
that's lesson, true. Yeah.
The lesson is basically that sometimes things will happen. Sometimes your good times will go away. And sometimes they will go away because of the world around you, because that's definitely what happened to their grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
She was.
And I like the moral also that just because somebody's great at something, it's okay for you to be who you are. And she didn't have any superpowers at all. Her whole family did, but she didn't. She didn't get a door. And that was okay. It's absolutely okay to just be normal. To feel comfortable in your skin and everything.
Yeah, I like Encanto. I like that part of Encanto. But I don't really like Encanto. I'd put it towards the bottom.
Even though I just said all of that, it's okay to be normal, I still wish that she had gotten a power. And Strange World, I only watched maybe the first 20, 25 minutes of it, and I clicked off because it was just that horrible. It was not enjoyable. There was too much stuff. Like, they took every idea they had out of a hat and just put it into the film. And it's a jumbled mess. I didn't finish it. I'm not going to finish it. You can comment below and tell me how wrong I am. But Strange World, no. It's a no. It's a ner for me. But...
Is that the list?
Oh god, we have more bottom tiers than we do top. Or do we? No.
No, we got more top tier.
No. Oh yeah, okay.
We got more top tier, but...
Oh, good.
Great, and everything in the middle is just not nearly as big
Yeah.
as...
Yeah. But I like our list.
That's good. It's a good list.
Yeah. So, thank you to anybody that's going to click on this video and watch. Hopefully I can get more stuff done and play more games. We're still working out the kinks on this channel. But, yeah. Thank you for hopefully subscribing and everything. I'm not going to make you subscribe. If you just want to watch, just go ahead and watch. I don't care. But where can they find your channel?
You can find my channel at Comic Stack.
Comic Stack.
I do Tomb Raider videos with Steph.
They're not good.
They're not. Hey, they're getting better. We're finally up to Tomb Raider
God,
Legends.
it's a mess.
We're finally up to we're about to be up to Tomb Raider Legends. I think the next video I think is Tomb Raider Legends.
Yeah.
And I do Fate Grand Order videos on Fridays, Pokemon videos on Saturdays, Genshin Impact videos on Sundays.
Yeah, see, I want to be as busy as him.
And then whatever the hell I feel like on Mondays.
Is that what it's called?
No, it's just...
Whatever the hell Mondays.
Yeah, whatever the hell Mondays.
I would like to be
sometimes
playing...
I upload something, sometimes I don't.
I would like to be playing more old school game that I know. So a lot of Mario, Zelda, stuff like that. But I might play some new stuff too. Like, make my own file again of Dreamlight Valley. Because I'm pretty far on this one, so I might just start a whole new one and do it for the channel. But, yeah. We're still working out some kinks. And he's still teaching me how to stream because I don't know how to do that while he's not here. It's a lot of learning. It's a lot. But anyway, thanks for watching and hope to see you guys soon.
Adios.
Bye.